So today we're going to do a Facebook Live. Obviously I am here, just going to wait and see if anybody joins me. So if you are there, just send me a quick comment and let me know that you're there and listening. If not, I'm just going to get started anyway, because today I want to talk about neck pain and back pain, and I want to give you 3 very simple exercises that you can do to relieve both back and neck pain. So first of all, why do we get neck and back pain? And the initial reason is that it's mainly due to poor posture. So we can get it through sitting poorly. So a lot of the time when we sit at a computer, hi, you can see a couple of people have just joined. When we sit at a computer or sit in the car, very often we're sat in a slouched position. So our shoulders are rounded and the head is protruding forwards like this. And what that does is it causes imbalances with the head and neck muscles. So for every inch that the head moves forward in front of the neck, it weighs an extra 10 pounds to the neck muscles. So it's the equivalent of holding a bowling ball here, or holding it here, or holding it here. So if somebody asked you to hold a bowling ball out in front of you for 10 minutes, you'd soon know about it. And it's the same basically with your neck muscles. So the other issue is standing incorrectly. I'm just going to show you, hopefully you can see me here. If you stand with the hips pushed forward like this, what happens is the upper back tends to round, and to balance you out, the chin pushes forwards again here like this. So you end up in this S shape, this kind of curve. Hi there, Dagmar. So you end up in this S shape, and it's basically to stop your body falling over. So those are the 2 main reasons that we start getting round shouldered, the head goes forward and it sends all of the neck and shoulder muscles out of alignment, and we start to get pain. So what can we do about it? The first thing we need to do is we need to stretch across the front of the chest here. And so stretch the tight muscles, and they tend to be here at the back of the neck from poking the head forwards. As you can see, they go really tight and short. And the chest muscles here also go short and tight. So we start by stretching the tight muscles, and you can do the chest muscles here by going into a doorway and pressing your hand, your elbow, just above shoulder height into the doorway and turning your body away from the door like this, and you'll feel a stretch just here in the chest muscles. And obviously you do that the other way as well. So you can do that each time you walk through a doorway, just to stretch out the chest and open it up here. Now, to stretch the muscles at the back of the neck, we're going to address that with this first exercise. So this is the first of the 3 exercises that are going to help with the neck and back pain. So I'm going to take my hair up, and you can see from the side. Now, just be aware, this is not an attractive one to see from the front, because you end up with literally hundreds of chins. But the first exercise that will realign the head and the neck is drawing the chin back and then releasing it forwards. And if you can see, as I pull my chin back, it sits above the shoulders and rib cage, and that basically stretches out these muscles here at the back and strengthens the one at the front, okay? And it stops us from getting that Dowagers Hump, that kind of achy neck that eventually turns into a bit of a hunchback. So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is called dumb waiter, and you can do this one either with an elastic band across your hands or with 2 tins of food from the cupboard. It's up to you, or some weights. Put them in the palms of your hands, and you're going to open the forearms to the sides like this. Keep the elbows quite tight into the sides and just open the forearms. And what this does is it works the rotator cuff muscles here and holds the shoulders back. So we've dealt with holding the head and neck back, we're now dealing with opening the shoulders. So you do about 10 or 15 of those. And the last one, exercise 3, again, I hope you can see me. Start with your hands facing backwards and bent elbows, and then we're going to turn the palms to face the front and squeeze the elbows together. Now from the back, you can see I'm squeezing my elbows in and also squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then release. And again, open the chest, bring the elbows back and squeeze the elbows and the shoulder blades together, and then release. And that one strengthens the muscles here in the upper back, because what's happening, as I said, is the chest is tight, pulls the shoulders forward, and what happens when the chest goes tight is these muscles here go very weak and they stretch and pull the shoulders round. When this bit rounds and turns into a hump or a hunchback or a curve, it throws the head forwards. So there's a whole host of things going on that we need to realign. So those are my top three exercises. The chin retractions, as I said, don't do that one in the mirror because you'll hate it. You've got dumb waiter, which is here. And then you've got the extension where you lift the chest and squeeze the upper back muscles together like that. But make sure, as I said, you do the pec stretch one in the doorway first to release these muscles here, because you can't strengthen weak muscles until you've released the tight ones. Okay, so those are my three exercises. If you need me to do you a quick cheat sheet, if you can't remember those, just drop me a message and I'll email you one over. And I'm going to be doing these Facebook Lives on Monday, Tuesday and Thursdays at 1 p.m. and it'll be a whole host of kind of different information, all of it obviously free, just hopefully to be able to help. Everything from bulging discs to pelvic floor issues to how stress can play a role in back pain. So we're going to be covering lots of different topics, and feel free to ask me any questions, or like I said, you can just drop me a message afterwards if you like. I think that's all we've got for today. Oh, Monday's Facebook Live is about sitting and how that causes, it's the major cause of lower back pain. So we're going to look at 3 really simple hacks that you can do to reverse the signs of the back pain, because I don't know if you know, a lot of the stats related to seating are increased cholesterol, stroke, blood pressure, depression, etc. And it actually shortens your life if you sit for too long, which is actually quite depressing, isn't it? But obviously we need to sit, we need to work, we need to drive. So I'm going to give you 3 really easy tips to actually reverse the risk of all those factors that I just discussed earlier. So I hope you enjoyed that Facebook Live. Sorry if I rushed through it because it is my first one and I am a little bit nervous. So I will get better and hopefully I will see you Monday. In the meantime, if you want to, just drop me a message and have a fab weekend.